this temple that we actually went to was in Bali, Indonesia. Now, it's a popular place to do photos, and it's got a great view from the top on a clear day. And as you can see, this is the drive gradually up the mountains that we took, and we came from Kuta. Now, it is recommended that you come here probably in the morning to get photos. And the reason I say that is because the crowd builds up very quickly, because it is a popular photo opportunity. Or as some person pointed out to me on TikTok, that it's actually a little bit of a touristy thing where you pay and they make money. The locals make money off you for taking photos in this place. But it is a beautiful area. The drive up this hill has some great views. And we didn't get all the views because it was raining off and on coming up here. But it was worth the trip to the top. And even at the top here, there's two places that you go to. And I put up a video on both of those on my YouTube channel here, where you actually go to get some beautiful photos. And they're actually just relaxing to walk around, really, apart from this place we're going to now, where it was all about just getting the photo at this one little viewpoint. But the temple itself was still beautiful, and it was still nice to walk around. But when you do get photos, you have to take a bit of a line if you get there later in the day, and you could be waiting there several hours just to get a photo. That's the reason I say come to this place early in the morning if you're going to come here. But the drive up here, as you can see, it's just beautiful views. It's even more beautiful when the skies start to clear, but here it was raining and a bit murky. A lot of rice fields, a lot of small little pretty villages around here. And we were just relaxing, really, coming up this drive. It was just nice, coming up the hill and just seeing the local villages, seeing the viewpoints around, seeing little rice paddies and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it was just a really nice, peaceful drive. And we enjoyed the drive up here and the drive back. But here, to enter this village as well. And then there was some sort of parking related fees, and you couldn't drive up to where this temple was. And I've taken off the sound even though we're talking here, because there was a lot of feedback due to the rain against my GoPro. But here we started walking up this hill. Once they drive you up in these buses, so you pay for the buses per person to go to the top of the hill. And then when you get up there, I think there's another entry fee to actually go into the temple. So maybe it is a little bit of a tourist trap, because you got to pay for the drive up there, you got to pay for the entry fee to get into the temple, and then you're giving tips again for the photographer to take photos of you when you're up here. There is some restaurants up here as well where you can eat. And this hill that we're walking up right now, it was a bugger of a hill. It really was quite steep walking up the top. And you just go, oh my God, I'm glad it wasn't a hot day and walking up here. But it's not that far of a walk overall. And there is a lot of little touristy things for sale along here. Most of it's about fruit and veg and eating stuff. You do have to wear those sarongs when you come to the top here, as you do in most of these sort of Indonesian temples. And over here you can see there's a bit of a viewpoint, but it's cloudy at the moment as we're walking up. When I come back, I try to get a photo of this area because the clouds do move around. But, yep, so we continue to walk up this hill here. And as you can tell, it was raining on this particular day, which was unfortunate. We did have to actually buy an umbrella. It was either that or get wet. And they were selling umbrellas down the bottom, and they weren't too expensive. So it was okay. And on the way back, we did grab some fruit from some of these stores here. Because, yeah, it was cheap. Here we're starting to come to the top of the hill, and I could tell my fitness was shot to pieces because walking to the top here, it was just really steep. As I said, it was a bugger of a hill, but still, it was interesting coming up here, and you can see all the people coming back down here, because the whole goal is go up to the top, get a photo, then leave. As always, there's just one photo point. Everyone wants to get a photo. Hell of a walk. This is the temple we've come to. And yeah, even with all the rain, people want to come here. see here the line of people wanting to get a photo. The reason they want to get a photo is for this, which generally speaking would be quite beautiful if it wasn't raining so much. Oh fuck, I'm tired. My fitness is so up the shit. See a lot of people here just for photos. Photo point just here. A lot of people were lining up here, including us, where we got our driver Alphonse to actually take a few photos of us here. And it is a very beautiful sort of area. It looks nice when it comes out in the photos. So we were here for a while taking photos. From this viewpoint, you'd probably see all the valleys, but because of the wet weather, you're not seeing much at all. So yeah, as people go up there to get photos, and that's pretty beautiful. Just nicely designed with all the dragons and the trees and everything up there. The amount of poses at this place. Have a look at it. And then this one here has been practicing poses constantly. So yeah, you can come up here for photos, but they give you a sort of number. And so what number are they up to now?
265.
And what's our number?
Oh, sorry, now 140.
140. And what's our number?
265. It's crazy.
See, we're going to be waiting here for a while if we want a photo just of that one angle.
Maybe sunset.
Maybe sunset. I'm just going to say, if you want to get photos at this place, come early in the morning, because by the afternoon, it's bloody ridiculous with the lineup. And I think we've got another 100 people before us before we can actually get a photo there. But we did take some photos of the other place behind us here, which is just as beautiful. So whenever you get a break in the weather up here, because it constantly changes, you could have mist coming over here blocking you any minute, you start to see the view that people come here for. And just look at this view here. It's just amazing. That's why everyone stands here and gets their photos, because they want to get this behind it, all the mountains. You, I think part of you almost feels silly lining up this long just for a photo on one location. But the people taking the photos seem to be doing a pretty good job. And so we thought, yeah, we're up here now, so we might as well wait around just to get the photo. So yes, the temple's up here, and we had to walk all the way bloody up here, and now we're walking back down after several hours of waiting for a photo opportunity. Yeah, I know the balancing here. And you can walk down through the temple as well after you get your photo, as you can see over there. There's stuff going on down on that angle. But anyway, we're heading back to the car before the storm hits, which I can hear right now. So the view's a little bit more clear here coming back. There's some friendly neighbourhood people. Yeah, nice view out there. So these are the photo opportunities that we actually came here for. And photos like this, that they would actually take for you whilst we're actually there. And yes, it does have a beautiful reflective glow to it. You can tell why people want that Instagram photo or that TikTok moment or whatever the vlogger moment you want here. So it is beautiful to get that reflective sort of image in the photos. And they do a lot of creative things with it. You can do any sort of poses, and you saw people doing singly, in groups, together. But yeah, overall, it is a beautiful photo opportunity, but is it worth lining up for hours? I suppose that's up for you guys to decide whether that's something you would actually do. But yes, get there in the morning. I highly recommend it because it's a pain in the neck. But yes, if you like this video, hit like and please subscribe as I continue to sort of add videos of my travels around Asia in general and my life in Thailand. Okay, well, have a beautiful day, everyone.